I have a post-qualification experience of around 4 years. I myself also diploma in IFRS, ACCA UK. See, so you must have heard a lot of words like GAAP, IFRS, IAS, AS. These are all accounting terms. So IFRS is nothing but International Financial Reporting Standards. So these standards are mainly to align with the global financial statements. So in India, there is a set of standards which are known as Ind-AS, which are a converged standard of IFRS. So in India, these standards are already into place. There are companies which have already applied Ind-AS for their financial statements. So the regulators have come out with a roadmap for financial services and non-financial services. For non-financial services, the financial statements are already prepared in Ind-AS. For companies which are listed and whose net worth is around 500 crores or more, for them it is mandatory to apply Ind-AS, which is nothing but your IFRS converged standards. So now all the financial statements in respect of non-financial companies are in Ind-AS. That is nothing but your IFRS standards. IFRS and Ind-AS are similar to each other, like there is not much gap difference. There are minor carve-outs, and hence it is very important for the users of the financial statements to understand what Ind-AS is. So if you're a research analyst, a research analyst should understand what Ind-AS is. If you are a finance person, you are supposed to understand what Ind-AS is. If you are a student, the ICA has come out with a portion wherein you are supposed to learn Ind-AS. So Ind-AS is a very hot topic. All the accounting standards, the previous accounting standard, that is the accounting standards issued by ICA, are now being replaced by Ind-AS. So Ind-AS are the set of standards which are coming from IFRS itself. Yeah, jobs are unlimited because there are a lot of accounting jobs which are, accountant can do if he understands Ind-AS. If you see the current market, everyone wants to hire a person who knows Ind-AS, who knows IFRS, because it's the requirement. So if a foreign entity wants to invest in India, he will always look into the accounts of the company, like what are its assets, what are its liabilities, and the accounting of that assets and liabilities depends upon what GAAP you are using. So in India, we use accounting standards that are national standards, but now we are supposed to use IFRS, that is Ind-AS, IFRS converged Ind-AS. So now, unless and until we use that, a foreign investor won't understand what your financial statements are. So that's the basic. So as I said, that Ind-AS is currently the new standard, and everyone is looking forward to apply Ind-AS for their companies because it's compulsory and regulators requires to apply Ind-AS for their accounting thing. So unless you understand what Ind-AS is, how do you account as per that standard, you won't be able to do or apply that accounting in your day-to-day job. So the prerequisite for accounting is now Ind-AS. You are supposed to apply Ind-AS in your day-to-day accounting. Even if you are a research analyst, you can't analyze something if you don't know what Ind-AS is. The requirement is that you are supposed to understand what Ind-AS is and analyze the financial statements based on the guidelines issued by the Ind-AS.